Take a breath, a real one, one that fills your chest. Now look at your hands. Look at the skin, the veins, the grip. Have you ever stopped to wonder what those hands are actually made of? You think they are made of the food you ate yesterday. You think your brain is made of the water you drank this morning. And you are right. But there is a deeper layer. Your hands, your eyes, and the very thoughts circulating in your mind right now are built from the vibration of your environment. Have you ever walked into a room and felt an immediate crushing weight? There's no one there. The windows are open, but the air feels thick. It feels like the walls are holding onto a secret grief. Then you walk into another space, perhaps a simple garden or a clean kitchen, and your shoulders drop. Your breath becomes easy. Most people live their entire lives as victims of these shifts. They wake up in a bad mood and blame the weather. They feel lazy and blame their personality. They feel angry and blame their neighbors. They are looking at the symptoms, but they are ignoring the source. The source is the energy you have invited into your temple. Every object you touch, every person you listen to, and every single morsel of food you swallow is a brick in the architecture of your soul. If you build your house out of rotten wood, you cannot be surprised when the roof leaks. Let's talk about the weight you feel in your limbs. In the quiet hours of the afternoon, when the house is still, do you ever feel a sense of numbness? It's not that you are tired from hard work. It's a different kind of exhaustion. It's a fog that settles behind your eyes. It makes the simple act of standing up feel like climbing a mountain. This state has a name in the ancient texts, but before we name it, look at the cause. Look at the corner of your room where the laundry is piled up for a week. Look at the plate on the table with the remains of a meal that was cooked 3 days ago. Look at the stale air in a room that hasn't seen a breeze in days. This is the mode of ignorance. It is the energy of the grave. When you surround yourself with things that are dying, stale food, stagnant air, old clutter, you begin to vibrate at the frequency of death. You become slow. You become forgetful. You start to crave sleep not because you need rest, but because you want to disappear. When you eat food that is lifeless, food that has been sitting in a box for months, food that has no juice, no color, no sunlight left in it, you are literally eating darkness. You are asking your body to create a living life out of dead matter. It is impossible. This is why your driver is asleep. You haven't fueled him. You've buried him. Then there is the other extreme, the fire. Have you ever had those days where you feel productive, but you are actually just frantic? You are rushing from the stove to the door. You are speaking too fast. You are tapping your foot. Your heart is hammering against your ribs like a trapped bird. You think this is ambition. You think this is hard work. But look closer. Look at the bitterness in your mouth. Look at how quickly you lose your temper when a glass breaks or a child speaks too loudly. This is the mode of passion. It is fueled by everything sharp. It is fueled by food that burns the tongue. Too much salt, too much spice, too much heat. It is fueled by constant noise and the desire to win every small argument. This energy is like a wildfire. It looks powerful, but it leaves only ashes behind. If your life is a constant cycle of burning and crashing, it's because you are feeding the fire. You are choosing the sharp over the steady. You are choosing the bitter over the sweet. And in the end, a heart that is always on fire eventually turns to stone. Now imagine a third way. Imagine waking up and feeling like a clear glass of water. No fog, no fire, just clarity. This is the state where you can sit on a wooden chair and just be. You don't need to rush. You don't want to hide. You are perfectly at home in your own skin. This is the mode of light. How do you build this? You build it with the sacrifice of the ordinary. It starts in the kitchen. It starts with the smell of a fresh orange being peeled. It starts with the sound of water boiling. It starts with a meal that is simple, fresh, and made with hands that are calm. When you choose to eat something that is full of life, something that grew in the sun, something that is juicy and natural, you are downloading the sunlight into your blood. Your thoughts become sunny. Your words become gentle. But this isn't just about food. It's about the vibration of your actions. When you sweep your floor, do you do it with a scowl, or do you do it like you are cleaning a temple? When you speak to a neighbor, are you trying to get something, or are you just offering a moment of peace? The world around you is a mirror. If you offer light, the world reflects light. If you offer heaviness, the world stays dark. You might be wondering, who decided this? Is this just a feeling? No. This is the science of the soul, revealed 5,000 years ago in the heart of a great war. In the 17th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, the great mentor, Krishna, pulls back the curtain of reality for the warrior Arjuna. Arjuna was paralyzed. He was heavy. He was confused. Krishna didn't tell him to think positive. He told him to look at the Gunas, the three fundamental forces of nature that weave the fabric of our lives. Sattva, light; rajas, passion; and tamas, ignorance. Krishna revealed that our faith is made of what we eat. He said, "The foods that increase life, purity, strength, and health, which are savory and substantial, are dear to those in the mode of goodness, sattva." But he warned that the rajasic people crave foods that are bitter, sour, salty, and pungent, leading only to pain and grief. And the tamasic, they choose that which is stale, tasteless, and putrid. The Gita is telling you that you cannot have a warrior's mind if you have a rotten vibration. You cannot find victory if you are filling your temple with ignorance. Your most ordinary morning, the way you walk, the way you eat, the way you breathe, is actually your most sacred spiritual battle. So, here's your challenge for the next 24 hours. Don't look for a miracle. Look for the light in your own house. Choose one task, just one. Maybe it's cooking a simple bowl of rice. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water while watching the sunrise. Do it in total silence. No noise, no rushing. As you move, realize that you are not just surviving. You are building a master. You are recoding your very existence for clarity. The world is what you consume. Your destiny is shaped by the vibration you choose. Wake up the driver. Reclaim your vibration.